Okay. Hi, my name is Calissa, also known as Careless K, and welcome to my channel. It's been long awaited. Today I'm going to tell you my 5 secrets to help grow your sneaker collection without breaking the bank. I know right now in this economy, money's tight, and sneakers is not a necessity for most people. But for others, they understand the joy you get from getting a pair of shoes. You know, people say buy what sparks joy, and these spark joy for me. I just want to give you my secrets on how I grow my sneaker collection without breaking the bank because times are tough. So, if I'm looking over here, it's because I have my notes to make sure I don't miss anything. I might miss little things, but hopefully I get the big things out of the way. So my first secret is buy what you like. I know there's a lot of hype around certain shoes nowadays, especially, but honestly, who cares what people think? A collection is a collection at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what it is. If you want to start by collecting New Balances, you can. If you want to start collecting Asics, Salomons, anything really, it qualifies as a sneaker. It's still a sneaker collection. Also, even things that are just sitting on shelves right now, like I know there's a lot of retro sitting on the shelves right now. People are like, oh, it's not cool, no one's really buying that. But like, that's what we said back in 2015 when all the retros were sitting on shelves. And I would look back at it saying, why didn't we cop at the time? And I guarantee that's the same thing that's gonna happen now. For example, Black Cement 3s. I don't remember the exact year it came out. I want to 2017? I might be wrong, but when the Black Cement 3s came out, I remember those were sitting on shelves for the longest time. I picked mine up for retail after I came back from Cuba at the time. And I sold that shoe and I regret that decision. But anyways, when the Black Cement 3s came out, they were sitting for so long, and now on StockX they're going for how much? Hundreds of dollars compared to their retail price at the time. So yeah, buy what you like. If it's sitting on shelves now, get it, store it, wear it, because later down the line, it's gonna be worth something regardless on what the shoe is, to be honest. Number 2. I don't know if this really relates a lot to the Americans, but for us in Canada, we don't have the sneakers app. We have like the sneakers website on Nike.ca. So I don't know if this really relates to you guys, but maybe, because I don't know how the app really works. But checking sneakers often is a really great way to get certain shoes for retail, because here they restock a lot and they don't really tell you when they're restocking. Just sometimes just go on the website and there's a whole restock there on the in stock page or whatever it's called. And I know winning draws on sneakers is the most frustrating thing in the world, trust me. I know. But they really do the craziest restocks the randomest times. Usually, for me at least, I catch them early in the morning. For example, when the Black Cats came out and they completely sold out as usual. At least here they sold out. I know they're sitting in the States for a little bit, but when they sold out here, I was on the website for a little bit in the morning. A couple days later, I'm just scrolling the website. I'm like, oh, there's a whole size run restock, a men's size, because I got it for someone at the time. That's another story. But I grabbed it, put it in my cart, and checked out. And for the whole like day, there was like basically a full size run, and no one really knew about it because no one really checks sneakers after the drop happens, I guess. But if you really want to get a shoe for retail, a few days later, just check your sneakers website or app. I don't know how app works, but maybe. And you never know, you can come up with a win. My third secret would be checking other stores besides Foot Locker, Champs, Shady, any of the mainstream stores. Checking like smaller boutique stores, maybe in your area. I know a lot of people forget that the smaller stores also get releases and get all the hype drops. So I feel like it's the easiest way to grab your pair for retail, because everyone else is sleeping on those stores. Um, so yeah, just Google any sneaker stores in your area. Maybe go to their Instagram, see if they even get the releases. I would say following them on Instagram and then turn on their post notification thing. That helps a lot to see what stores are getting what, and you're getting your pay for retail, so like can't be mad about that. Number 4. This is iffy for some people, but not being afraid to buy gently used shoes is a big one. No, wait, it may sound weird and like gross to some people, but think of it as thrifting. I know people think thrifting's gross too, but honestly, it's for sneakers the best way to grow your collection without breaking the bank at all. Sometimes StockX, Go, any of those places, charging around $500 plus all the additional fees and stuff like that for a shoe, but someone down the street could be selling the same shoe, almost the same condition, basically, with receipt and everything for like $250. So like, I personally would rather buy the shoe Bill wore for 23 minutes inside than wait another 2 weeks for StockX to ship my shoe, spending more than what Bill was charging for. You see what I mean? But yeah, like, don't be afraid to buy used shoes. There's disinfectant, there's Lysol. Like, you can really clean up the shoe and you would never even know. For example, I have, where is it? This shoe, my Storm Blue ones. Those came out like years ago, and I think when I went to look at it, because it was on my sneaker list, I have a list of things that I want to purchase eventually. On my sneaker list, I'm just scrolling. I think it was Depop. The seller was in Toronto, so I just got to pick it up myself from the seller, and I got it for like $300. But StockX was charging maybe $1,200 at the time. They could be more by now. It was a couple of years ago. But like, they were almost brand new. The person wore it twice indoors. All I have to do is I always change the soles, or like I really disinfect the soles because I don't want like people's feet. Like, yeah, that stuff I understand. But I changed the insoles, sorry, and it was like brand new shoe again. Like, why wouldn't you spend $250 spending $1,200? Like, see what I mean? Like, keeping money in your pockets. And my 5th secret, which also ties in with the 4th one, is shopping local. There's a lot of like Instagram resellers or resellers in general, like in your area. No matter where you live, there's probably a sneaker reseller somewhere close by. And resellers usually get shoes that sell out when you try to get on Foot Locker or Champs. Most likely they got it first. I'm not gonna lie, they probably got it first. So you can give them a try if you really want the shoe. I know it's gonna be resale and it's kind of annoying, but it's still cheaper to buy it from the local reseller than to buy it off StockX at the end of the day. Because remember, those fees and the shipping you won't be paying for because they're right there. They can drop it off to you. You can go pick it up to them. And also, resellers usually have gently used shoes for a fraction of the price. That's also like the StockX prices. So, don't forget about your resellers. Not just resellers, like people in general that's selling their collection. They probably just post it on their stores, something like that. Also Facebook, but I'm gonna make a separate video on Facebook finds because there's a lot that people don't know about sneaker wise on Facebook. On Facebook. But yeah, buy from resellers, buy from people on Facebook, because at the end of the day, you're saving your money and helping those people out because they don't want it. So they don't want it, they're probably willing to get rid of it faster than StockX. StockX is making money regardless. My camera definitely died, but I think I was on my last topic, which was shopping local. But yeah, overall, just shopping with resellers or any just Facebook sellers or anyone basically that's reselling their shoes is regardless going to save you money compared to buying online. Long story short. But I'm gonna end my video here. I hope this helps people starting their collection or just trying to build their collection. Hopefully these tips help and your collection maybe can be as big as mine. I hope you enjoy watching. I'll be posting a lot more sneaker videos like this one, and hope you enjoy.